everyone, it's Emilia here. Today I'm at Perth Outdoor Experience for our next instalment of Terrex's accessible hikes. I'm joined by Fiona, who's a Terrex ambassador, and she's going to show me some of the new season Terrex pieces, and then we're going to go and test them out. Let's go. So Fiona, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
So I'm outdoor enthusiast and a Terrex brand ambassador. Love being outside and having everyday adventures, and particularly enjoying at the minute as well being mum to my baby Alda, who's 18 months old.
So we're here in the Terrex section of the store. I feel like for a lot of people, if they're wanting to get outside, maybe they've started running or hiking, it can be really overwhelming to know what you need. And I've heard about the Terrex Adventure Wardrobe. What is that?
So we really believe that the key is versatility. So buying particular pieces that you can wear for a variety of adventures and environments. So be that taking the dog for a walk or climbing your first Munro, be that running or hiking, you need your kit to suit your lifestyle. So for example, we've got this great base layer. It's really breathable. It's just as good for trail running as it is for going out hiking in the mountains.
It is so wet outside today and my feet are not going to be dry in these. So what do you recommend?
So your Sambas are super cool and all the rage in terms of street style. But yeah, Adidas does make amazing outdoor wear, and that's why we're in Terrex today.
They look so cool as well.
We're going to take you on the Trailmaker Gore-Tex. I really think that the products that we have blend style with good suitability for the outdoors. And when I'm leading groups, I think that footwear is the thing that gives people confidence in the outdoors.
Okay.
It's a really great starting point to get you feeling confident, but also I'd say like yourself in the outdoors. So Continental, you've probably heard of that word from bike tyres or road tyres. It's the same people, and it's designed to have really sticky, great grip so that you feel really confident and you don't feel like you're gonna slip about. These shoes are really designed to take on your adventure and make you feel confident in the outdoors.
We've sorted out my feet, but what am I wearing on the rest of me?
So I think the really important thing, and where Terrex comes into its own, is our adventure wardrobe is all about layering.
Okay.
Our tech is labelled on the product, so you hopefully feel really confident.
That's super useful.
So let's take you from inside out. I'm going to say to start, you need a really good base layer. So this is, instead of picking something like a cotton layer, we suggest you pick a synthetic layer.
Okay.
It's going to make sure that you don't get sweaty and therefore get really cold. On a day like today, it's going to trap that water inside if you wear something like a cotton layer. So picking something synthetic instead is really breathable. Next, you're going to need a nice fleece like the one you picked out.
Yes.
I also really like this one. I think it's really cozy.
Yeah, that looks super warm.
Perfect as we get into kind of colder winter season. Then I'd suggest you need to have something on the outside that's going to keep you warm and dry, maybe a combo of the two.
Okay.
I really like this that's just come out, really cool pattern on it.
Cool pattern.
And so if you're in store, the two kind of keywords you're looking for in a layer like this is either Primaloft or down.
Okay.
And that's that kind of insulated jacket that's gonna keep in the heat and make sure you stay nice and warm when you're taking on the outdoors. And then the final thing is, obviously we know in Scotland it's probably going to be raining.
Yes.
And so those two words you're looking for are either a layer that is Gore-Tex or that's rain ready. This is one of our rain ready jackets. It's going to keep you dry and hopefully just make sure that you can spend more time out on the hills having an enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Okay, so we've just driven about 10 minutes outside Perth to Burnham Hill. I grew up in this area, so I have been doing this walk throughout my childhood.
I just saw that the bus goes past as well.
Yeah, so you can get the bus and then you can get the train to Dunkeld and Burnham, which is just over there. Actually, we're going to walk under the train tracks. So should we go and see?
Let's do it.
So how are you finding the walk so far?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I think, especially knowing we're so close to the city, but can come out into such a beautiful and wild place is really special. I love it in this weather as well.
This is my favourite weather. I feel like you can be sitting at home and look outside and not want to go out in this kind of day, but it's always the nicest.
Do you feel warm and dry?
I am very warm and dry. I absolutely love the shoes. They feel straight out of the box like my comfy trainers.
Nice.
But they've got the grip and they're keeping my feet dry in the wet and the puddles, so it's kind of everything you'd want.
Yeah, and I think that, isn't it? Feeling comfortable in kit that makes you feel empowered and helps your adventure, but still feels like you. It's definitely what I'm looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, thanks. That was a lovely walk. And I think what I enjoyed about it most is I'm really passionate about encouraging people that they don't have to go on a really long drive or do some massive adventure or even own a lot of kit in order to enjoy the outdoors. So to just think you can just go down the road, even by public transport, and experience somewhere so beautiful and quiet and peaceful is just really special.
I completely agree, because I grew up obviously not far from here, but not really doing these planned big walks. It was always, we just got outside to enjoy nature because it was good for us physically and mentally. And I feel as time has gone on, the world we live in now, everything has quite a lot of pressure, and you have to commit to these things that seem unachievable for the average person. But like my experience, it doesn't need to be like that at all. You just need to find somewhere close by. You can get on a bus, you can get on a train, everything's so easy nowadays, and get outside. You don't need to get to a summit, you don't need to reach the top, but getting out there and enjoying some fresh air and nature is like what it's all about. So,
and I think we often set these barriers up for ourselves of needing, say, the perfect kit or the perfect amount of experience, or even being really knowledgeable about where we're going. And there's some really simple stuff you can do. So we were talking about, you know, being mindful about probably footwear and how, if it's going to rain, that you've got those layers to keep you safe, telling people where you're going, and going with a friend so that you have fun more than anything.
Exactly,
But really, as long as you're following those kind of simple rules, then the outdoors is accessible to anyone, and I don't think more barriers need to be put up for you to enjoy it. Well, thanks, Emilia, so much. I've loved our walk, and I've loved spending this time outside with you.
Oh, it's been so nice to spend time with you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for showing me how to properly layer and all the different layering systems that you have on offer. If you do want to shop the Adidas Terex range, you can do so in store or online now.